She came in with overprocessed hair. She's been doing a lot of home hair color. She's been losing some of her hair from stress. And baby, I already knew that I had a lot of my work cut out for me. But I want you guys to watch to the end because as you're seeing right here, we put some life into her hair. Now, my client has been coloring her hair at home for quite some time, and she's been refreshing it all by herself. And over time, it really started to take a toll on what I would look at as the integrity of her hair. She's dealing with a lot of dryness, breakage. Some of the areas have been overprocessed, and she also noticed some thinning around the crown area. But good news is this is not beyond repair, so let's get into this wash day. As I've always said, hair care starts at the sink or the shampoo bowl. Whether you're doing your hair at home or you're doing your hair professionally in the salon, it is always going to matter the most. And now we're going to go into our first cleanse using the eSalon Scalp Detox Shampoo. This shampoo is actually going to help to finish the job without making her scalp feel stripped or overly dry. And one thing that I appreciate about this shampoo is that it gives the scalp that really clean feel while still respecting the scalp barrier. And that's extremely important. Sometimes people think that squeaky clean is going to equal healthy, but it's actually not the goal. If you have ever shampooed your hair and your scalp immediately felt tight afterwards, chances are you removed way too much of your natural oils or your natural moisture. And that's not what I'm trying to accomplish. I really just wanted to remove everything that has been preventing the healthy hair from growing and allowing the treatment products to actually penetrate the hair shaft. Now, because she's been coloring her hair for quite some time, I'm also paying a lot of attention to how her hair feels during her first cleanse. And that means checking her elasticity and consistently running my fingers through her hair to ensure that I'm not adding to the problem. Another thing that I want to point out, and this is a pro tip for you when you're doing your hair care at home, you always want to make sure that you are observing your hair while you are working with it, because this is going to determine the direction that you're going to go next. Remember, I always say it. Your hair care for that day depends on what the hair is doing right now. Not last week, not next Thursday, and not 3 months from now. What is your hair doing today? And then another pro tip, make sure that you're rinsing your hair thoroughly. I am using warm water in the shampoo process, which is extremely, extremely important. We're gonna go straight into what I consider to be one of the most important parts of today's service. I'm gonna be using the eSalon Bond Repair Shampoo. I want you to think about it this way. Whenever your hair has been chemically processed multiple times, whether it's through color, lightener, or even it could even be heat styling, the internal structure of the hair is always weakened. And this is where bond repair products really come in. Now, sis, hear me out. I know you are traditionally focused on your hair feeling softer, but that's really temporary. And this is exactly why I'm using a bond repair shampoo to help reinforce the weakened bonds in her hair so that her hair can start feeling stronger over time. And for someone like my client, this was exactly what she needed. And I wasn't just trying to make her hair look pretty, because we know that pretty is easy to get. But healthy hair, that's going to always speak for itself. This is also why I believe that professional hair care is so much more than simply just washing someone's hair. Every single product that I use has a purpose. Every step that I do builds on the next step. And that's how you create a long-term result instead of a temporary result. And then, of course, you always want to make sure that you are rinsing thoroughly. Yes, we are still using warm water, but that is definitely about to change because we're really getting into the meat and potatoes. After I finished rinsing out the Bond Repair shampoo, this is where I had to make a decision on what her hair needed, whether it meant instant conditioning or if she needed a deep penetration treatment. Now, Tara is fine textured, and if you know anything about fine textured hair, it literally lacks life. So what I decided to do was use the eSalon Bond Repair Conditioner because I knew that her hair needed some deep penetration treatment and not just an instant condition. Instant condition works well, but when you're talking about an overprocessed client, deep penetration conditioning is always going to be your go-to. So what I did was I applied the Bond Repair Conditioner from her ends all the way to her roots. This is something that I also want to point out. When we are doing bond repair treatments, you always want to start at the ends, which is usually where you have the most compromised hair, and then work your way into the roots or the scalp, as some of you might say. Now, once I was done distributing a lot of the conditioner through the hair, I also was feeling her hair, massaging her scalp, rubbing that baby in and getting that blood circulating. I used a processing cap and I actually put her under the dryer for 10 minutes, just a warm hooded dryer to get some really deep conditioning in. and to ensure that a lot of those ends that have been overprocessed that could possibly be saved, or some partially overprocessed, I did want to make sure that I really drove that bond repair conditioner into the cuticle and left that hair feeling, oh my gosh, chef's kiss, okay? When I tell you her hair was so soft, her color was so shiny, and we haven't even done a retouch just yet. Now, this is the part that most of you hate, all right? I'm just going to tell you this. This is where the cold water comes in, and I gave her a cold water rinse because I wanted to close the cuticle and make sure that I locked in all of the shine. I locked in all of the goodness, the nutrients, all the bond repair that we were doing. I locked it into the actual hair. See, this is when you know things are getting in good, because my British accent came out. No, I'm just playing, you guys. But no, I definitely can say that as I was rinsing her hair, I noticed her hair felt completely different than it did when she first sat in my chair. It was a lot softer. She had better slip, and I didn't even feel the roughness that I felt from her mid-lengths to her end. Now, does that mean that we completely repaired months of damage in one appointment? Of course not. But healthy hair is definitely a journey, and I'm going to give you all the tools you need so that you can make sure that you are getting your hair back in the right place, just like I did hers. Now, I wanted to make sure that we did retouch these roots because your girl has been home hair coloring for some strange reason, and that definitely has been a big culprit to why she's experiencing a lot of the problems that she had. So rather than doing an all over color, the right thing to do was just a root touch up on her new growth, and she also had some gray that needed to be factored in. So I actually decided to use eSalon's custom hair color in the color Intense Red because she wanted her hair to be fire red, and I also wanted to give her professional results. Your girl would not go into a beauty supply and buy color, okay? I only use the pro stuff. But the good thing is you can also use eSalon's custom color at home and create a custom color regimen for yourself by simply going to eSalon.com. After we were done with her color process, I took her back to the shampoo bowl and I rinsed her with lukewarm water. And I then went back and reinforced the color service by conditioning her with the Bond Repair Conditioner, because I know that we are working with a client who likes to do this stuff at home. Y'all keep hearing me mention that because you really shouldn't be, but I'm giving you the tools to be able to take care of your hair if you did. Now, once we were done, I went through and started her haircut. This is definitely where a lot of the ends that were over processed had to come off. No matter what you do, you guys, if you're bond repairing, if you are using the best product that could have been made in Guam or Antarctica by a penguin, it is not going to take over the fact that you have split ends or overprocessed ends, and they have to go. So that is the reason why I took a little under 3 inches of hair off in different places. And when I say her hair literally came to life, never mind the fact that we had to do a ton of the bond building process, cleansing the hair, cleansing the scalp. Baby, these ends had to come off, and the remainder of the hair literally thrived. And that is the reason why I tell people that haircuts and trims are not your enemy. The enemy is you trying to hold on to hair that you know has been severely compromised, and you not using the right regimen to take care of a lot of the damage that you have been holding on to. Now, to give her a little more shape, I did add some light layering. She is fine textured, and fine textured hair loves layers, you guys. So that's why I went in at a 90-degree angle. If you are at home, please do not try to do your own haircut. Go to a professional for this portion of the service, because you can quickly jack that hair up really, really easily. Now, in her case, I did want to create a lot more volume, a lot more density. So that is another reason why I decided to give her some soft layers. And this also helped to get rid of a lot of the overprocessed hair that was above the base and in the mid shaft area, or right in the crown, right at the occipital bone. Like, it was just everywhere, you guys. So if you are not paying attention to how this hair is moving and grooving, I am no longer getting stuck. I'm no longer getting caught with the comb. Her hair is not tangling like it was before. To be quite honest, her hair felt like straw before we did the bond repair process. Her hair felt like straw before the actual trim. So right now we are taking great strides. Her hair is going to literally flourish from here, all because she chose to come to the right place, and we are going to be using the right product. Remember, she was talking about her experiencing a lot of thinning in her crown from the stress. I decided to use the eSalon hair regrowth treatment. This is a minoxidil based hair growth treatment. And I wanted to make sure that I showed her how to utilize this treatment at home, because I was sending her home with this spray as well. So what I did was part the hair into the sections or the areas where I noticed that she was dealing with a lot of the thinning. I took my hand and I literally applied or sprayed it about 3 to 4 inches away from the hair so that I wasn't causing oversaturation. I did not want the hair to feel like a product was on it because this is mainly for the scalp itself. And while I was applying the hair regrowth treatment, I was also telling her how to be using the product at home because this is something that she's going to be reinforcing during her home hair care. Remember, all the problems are not going to be fixed right away. This is something that is going to require a consistent routine, so I provided her with everything that she needed. Now, before we started the blow dry process, I sprayed her with some Mended Split End and Frizz Control leave-in conditioning spray, which you guys know I say it's vital. Leave-in conditioner is vital. And then because I knew I was going to be blow drying her, I wanted to make sure that I protected the hair from humidity, frizz, and heat damage. And of course, I'm not going to put her back in the place that we just came from. Like, make it make sense. So I did make sure that I used the Shield Heat and Humidity Protectant Spray before I started her blow dry process. Now, I wanted to add some density and some volume to the hair, so I decided to use the round brush method, and I also used the method of pin curling her and allowing the pin curls to cool to leave a lot of the volume in her hair and a lot of that density that all of us fine textured people crave oh so much. You are not alone. I am there with you. Now, of course, I don't have the length that she has, but I wanted to make sure that anyone who has fine textured hair walks out of the salon feeling like you have 10 times the amount of hair that you really do. Okay. You get it? You get it? Okay, you got it good. Once I was done with her blow dry and her pin curls, I did allow her hair to cool for just a moment, and then I pulled the pin curls down. This is also something that you can do at home whenever you want to add extra volume or density to the hair. And this is also going to help to preserve a lot of the curls in the hair. And to help with a little bit of the flyaways and also enhance the shine just a little bit more, I use some of our Frizz Control Serum, which is a very lightweight hair serum that's not only going to glossify the hair, but also help to protect the hair from the UVA and B rays out in the sun, in the environment. And baby, this hair, when I say this hair felt like silk running my fingers through it, sweetheart, take a look at this transformation. Like, this is exactly what your girl is talking about, okay? Healthy, beautiful hair. Look at the shine. Look at the movement. Could you ask for anything more? These are the results that we want, especially after knowing the stuff that she's been doing to her hair at home. Now, baby, if you're interested in getting all of the products that your girl used today, I've included a special link in the description box for you to go and check out the eSalon products, especially the Bond Repair Shampoo and Conditioner. And I'm sending her home with everything that she needs, from the shampoo, the conditioner, the hair regrowth serum, and the biotin vitamins for her to be able to take care of her insides. That's also going to help with the hair on the outside. Now, if you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And also, you guys, comment down below and tell me what you guys thought about the end result. Holla at your girl. Bye.